Hello everybody, welcome back to Dice Out. Today's strategy is called 60 Ways to Party, and it's a really fun strategy. It's played at the $15 level. I have a $1,500 bankroll, 5 black. I guess, there's 5 green, like it's 9 green, 100 in red, and then like 10 in white, or 90 red, 10 in white. Anyway, you're not going to need the bankroll. That's why I recommend it. The way you come out with this strategy is so simple. You just come out 30 each on the 6 and the 8. That's it. We are working on the come out, even though it's a $15 level. We are coming out with 30 each on the 6-8, and I'll explain step 2 as well as kind of what happens if it doesn't work out in our favor as we go. But we've got dice out and we're coming out. So we've got a hard 6. Now I could have we do have a hard 6, and so I'll pay the hard 6, but just so that everybody knows, I'm gonna shake up my dice a little bit, choose new dice, because I forgot to do that, and I meant to do it. So the hard 6 is gonna pay us the 6 is gonna pay us $35. What we're gonna do as far as step 2 goes is we're gonna take $15 each and place it on the 5 and 9. The point is 6. So now we're looking for just one more hit, and like I told you, I'm gonna shake up the dice. I'm gonna select 2 of them, and there we go. That's what I meant to do the first time, and sure enough, we come out. We 7 out. So the 6 goes away. You know, people say when you choose new dice that happens, and maybe it does. But either way, we're out. So we are still working on the come out. We're going to go to level 2 of the strategy. And level 2 is $60 each on the 6 and 8. All right. Now I'll show you what happens there. So 60 each on the 6, 8. We're out on 5. 5's alive. No field 5. We've got an 8 square pair. We've got a $70 winner on the 8. Okay. So I'm going to pay it out this way on purpose. I might do 75 for 5 in the future. But what I'm going to do, even though naturally we would go 15 each on the 5 and 9, so it'd be 30 each here, I'm going to do 35 because I'm going to use all of that $70. I'm not going to leave any of my rack. I'm going to have it working for me. So I realize if I don't roll this again anyway, I'm going to go to level 3. So I might as well have a little bit more working for me. I don't really care because I know it's going to recover. So I'm just going to roll. So I've got an easy 10, easy 4, and there's a 6. All right, cool. So the 6 did roll again. So now this time I'm going to do 75 for 5 on the 6. And then these go back down to their base level. So these go to 15 each on the 5 and 9, and 30 each on the 6, 8. You could take 6, 8 to 18 each. It'd be perfectly fine. I'm going to do just 30 each for now. So it's your choice. So the 9 hit, we're going to rack the first hit, and then my preference is to pay the second hit or press the second hit. So we've got a $21 winner on the 9 for the second hit, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the 5 by nickel, and I'm going to press my 8 by 6-8 by $6. So we got 36 each on the 6-8. I guess 20 on the 5, and then 15 on the 9. Sweet. 36 will pay me 42 here. 42. Now, in case you were wondering, by leaving the 30 each on the 6-8, when I went back down to level 1, I did leave myself exposed a little bit. However, I know that it works out. So you could do 18 each, and like I said, I wouldn't have a problem with that at all. So we're going to rack that hit, and we're going to press the next one. There's an 8. 8 is great. It was an 8. It was an 8. 42 on the 8. So 36 is going to pay us 42. And then, I don't know, press 21 each, I guess. Or 18. 42. Yeah, I'll press them 18 each. So I'll press them 18 each. Grab that, put that here, 18 each, so 36, 54. So 36 is going to become 54. There we go. And we're going to collect the next one. There's a 9. Maybe I should have pressed up my 5 and 9. I'll do that next time, regardless what rolls. There's $21. Rack the 9. And we 7 out. Oh, well. So we made money for the roll. That's the important part. And we are coming out again. All right. Let's see here. All right. There's that. Clean that up. All right. 6 and 8. We are working on the come out. Remember, we're working on the come out. And 8 rolled on the come out. So just like last time, we're going to pay ourselves 35. And then we're going to take 15 each on the 5. Or check that, 15 on the 5 and then 20 on the 9. We're going to disperse that 35 evenly. We're out on the 8. Sometimes with this strategy, you roll, 4 or 5 7s in a row, and you can get up to like the 5th or 6th level. I'll explain that and how that regresses back in a little bit, but for now, we just get to party because we hit another 6. So these are coming down now to 30 each, or to 18 each rather. And like the name says, we are gonna party. So at this point, y'all, you just roll and roll and roll and roll and roll. You can put up the 410 if you want, but now you don't roll because I said you roll and roll. So you 7 out. That's what you do. So oh well. 6 8 back up. We are working still, and we're coming out. There's a 4. We're out on 4. There's an 8. 8 is great. 35. 15 each on the 5-9. Should have paid myself red there. 15 each on the 5-9. We're looking for one more hit. Just one more little hit. There's an 8. Sweet. There's our 35 for that 5. The 6 8 are coming down to 18 each. And I'm going to have to get more white chips. 18 each. Running short on red and white. So I'll try to pay those out as we go. All right. And so we're good. We're rolling. Now maybe we get to party. Nope. We get to 7 out. That's what we get to do. Oh well. It was fun while it lasted. I'm gonna keep some of these. So 50. So I'm gonna drop 50 here instead, and keep some of these red because I need them. So I'm gonna do it this way. 30 each on the 6 8. Here we go, and we are rolling. We're on the come out. There's an 8, just like that. So 35 pays 30 pays 35. I'm gonna do 20 on the 9 this time. One more hit. That's all we're looking for. We got our hit. So just like that, we regress back down to $18 level on the 6 and the 8. There's 18 each there. Okay. And you can drop these and tell our dealer to trade you if you want. You can do it however you want to. But that's our dough. So we roll. There's a 6. Nice. Really not wanting to to 7 out again. So we pocket the first one. That's what I do, and rack the second one, and or you rack the first one and press the second one rather. So there's $21 here. What I might do this first time is I'm just gonna add $1 and I'm gonna do 22. Right? I know that's kind of cheating because I used $1 that I didn't make there, but I know I'm ahead for the roll, so I'm just gonna do that. So here comes the third hit. Nice. 30 for 2. Actually, I'm gonna pay. I have enough red, so $28. I need some more white, so $28 there. Okay, and there we go. And the next one's gonna be pressed. There's a 10. I would have put it on the 10 too. There's a 9. Sweet. That one actually has 35 on it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 30. I'm gonna, I don't know, buy the 4 for 20, and that one for 15. So it'd be really fun if the 4 rolled right now. Hey, there's a 10 though. That pays 27. Okay, and we are rolling still. There's an 8. 8 is great. I have 25. That pays me 30 for 2. It's a really good trade-off any day, if you ask me. And see what happens now. There's a 6. Easy 6. 30 for 2. It's going to pay 28. And so what I'm going to do, I guess, is I'm going to say, I'm going to press the 6, 8, 12 each. So that's 24. And that should take care of them. So 12 each there. These will go to 24 plus 12, 36. Okay, so those will go to 36. And we're rolling. There's a yo. Now we're partying. See? Just all about the party. 27 bucks. And we're going to rack that $27. And we're going to press the next hit, whatever it is. That's a 5. Fever 5. $28. So I'm up on the 6, 8. So I'm going to say 20 bucks. Like 20 bucks there. And or I'll do 15 there and then 10 there. That's 25, right? And I gotta pay myself $3. So there we go. And I'm gonna trade these out for a green. So 35 there. And there's another 8. So we are really rolling. 25, 30, 35, 36. There, I'm going to pay myself 42. And so after this, it's a fairly long roll. So I'm just going to show you what happens. And we step out. All right, so I'm just going to play with this just a little bit longer. See if I don't hit a string of 7s. If I do, then I show you the upper levels and how it regresses down, because it regresses down in a very particular way. Does not regress down in the way that it progresses up. Okay, so if I don't get to do that before, I will certainly do it toward the end of the video and show you that. We're out on 5 this time. Okay, I'm just looking for 2 hits. The 5 is off, however, we're still working. 3 ace deuce hanging loose, and we hit our 6. So I'll tell you this: so 35 there. If I do make it here, then I will just stop and show you the upper levels as well, because I mean, I've rolled this strategy so many times, all over the place, that I mean, I've made it to the 7th and 8th levels of this, and it comes back. It comes back every time. So in this case, I did, I would stay at the bottom level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just a minute and I'm going to show you every level and what you do at that level, okay? So this is level 1, right? 15, 30, right? Everybody sees that. We're used to that by now. Level 2 is 60, right? Get my chips organized. 60 and so 30, 15. Level 2 is 60, 30. However, when you hit this, it's going to pay you 70. So you're actually going to put out 35, okay? But then when you regress back down, it's going to go to 30. So explain that. Level 3 rather, is 90. 90. That 90 is going to hit 105. It's going to pay you 105. So what you do is, I'm just going to use my chips for now. What you do is you do 50 each, right? Because you can. You're going to go to level 4 regardless. So you might as well have the chips working for you. So 90 pays you 105. Split that 105, rack a 5, or you press it or whatever. But if you get your second hit at that level, and past the first hit, we are no longer working, and then we're working, okay? But if you get the second hit on that level, then you don't regress. You regress to what the second level would have been on the outside. So you regress to 60, okay, and 60 and 30. The 50 just becomes 30. All right, so now I'm going to tell you the 4th level, 5th level, and so on. If you play strategy long enough, you'll get there up and around 7, 8, level, and comes back down. So the first level, so your 3rd level is 90, and then naturally 45, although you just split the winnings. 120 is the 4th level, so 120 and 60. 5th level is 150, 75. 6th level is 180, 90. 7th level is 210, 105. 8th level is 240, 120. 9th level is 270, 135, and you're not going to get to the 10th level. It's 300 and 150, and then you just kind of progress from there. But again, you're like, it's so unfathomable that you would get up that high. You have to get super, super, super unlucky to lose that. So that's where we are now. Again, last thing I'll tell you is, like, let's say we're at the level 8 and we're at 240 each on the 6, 8. So that 240 is going to pay 280, right? So naturally at level 8, the 5 and 9 are 120, but that 280, we're going to do 140 each, okay? Because we're just going to split those. We need one more hit to go down. But then when we go down, level 7 is 210, 105. So we're going to regress down to 105 on level 7 and 210 here, right? Go for 2 hits, then regress down to 180 and 90, then 150, 75, 120, 60, 90, 45, 60, 30, back to 30, 15. Now, if you notice that you are up in your stack at any given, because you actually make more on the previous level than you lost on, more on the current level than you lost on the previous level. If you notice you're up in your stat, stop and reset, right? That's fine. But this is the 60 ways to party. Hope you like this. If you do, like the channel and subscribe. It helps me make these videos. I like doing this. And until next time, we'll see you later. Take care.